Congratulations, Makwan, on the win. A little similar to the Fishgold fight, but quicker. What are your thoughts on your performance tonight?
I'm satisfied. I'm sorry, there's a interview at the same time, so I can't hear you.
No worries. We'll get on with it. That's 11 submission wins for you. I know it's early in the night, but are you hoping that one might land you another performance bonus tonight?
Definitely, that would be a nice. I think I'm not anymore here for the money. I think that's that was a old me who was aiming always. The goal was the money and everything. Now, just this is what makes me happy, and especially when I succeed, when I'm planning to do something and it goes according to plans, that's what makes me happy. As long as I can invest in myself and provide the things that I need to do this in a way professional athletes are doing, I'm okay with it.
When did that change in your mindset happen? Because I know after the fight, you mentioned New York and how everything went wrong last time. So was it after that that you had this kind of change of heart?
Well, yeah, you're you're right with that one. New York fight was a game changer for me, and you know, I think when you lose, there are no people tapping on your shoulder and you know saying that good job and everything. You're kind of lonely, and then you realize you're the only one who can in the end who will be there for you. It's yourself, and I always been, when I have something, if I have €100, I want to spend €50 with somebody. I've been that kind of a guy, always thinking about other people. Well, and felt the kind of a responsibility to always, tell my family where I am, who am I with, and when I'm going to see them, when I'm gonna come and be with them. Now I don't even explain to people anymore. I just, keep training, and as long as I'm training and my focus is on on this sport, on the UFC, I don't feel any responsibility that I can explain that I need to explain to people what am I going to do like today or tomorrow. I just keep and to be honest, like my I got back with my old striking coach, and we haven't, been training with each other for 3 years, and for 3, 4 weeks, I was training with him for this fight, and in the end of this camp, you know, he said to me, "Listen, that's how a professional athlete trains. Like 2 years of that, you're a diamond." And I said, "Yes."
Well, you definitely showed some great stuff tonight. I'm wondering the fight in March, that was canceled pretty much at the last minute. How difficult was it to go through that camp, come so close to fighting, and then have it fall through?
You know, everything I this is how I this is my mentality. Everything happens for a reason. Of course, it was not a nice thing that you were expecting for a fight and you were preparing yourself for a fight and everything. Then suddenly it got cancelled. But on the other hand, I was always when I have been in a fight and the fight, you know, uh, was over. I got to this, comfortable zone. I start to, relax and enjoy the holidays and stuff. But this time I was like, I don't care if the Corona epidemic will last for a month or a year. I will keep doing this even harder what I did for that fight. So that's what I did. Then the last, 3 4 months I was just going, nonstop with everything in it. So this is the result of that.
Well, definitely the result you were looking for. And, what are you looking for moving forward? Do you have an opponent in mind, and do you have a time frame in mind for when you'd want to return?
Mm, well, I said to my strength and my condition coach and my striking coach, I said, I don't want to stop anymore. I gave a huge advantage every time to my every opponent that I've been fighting. Always took after the fight almost 7 months of off, then came back in shitty condition. Everything was hard. I was like, now when I'm 31 years old, I'm like, if I have been doing that and I still keep, I was managing to stay in the UFC, keep winning. I had a couple of losses, but still, the way I have been, like we had a small, how can I say, like a meeting with my team, and before we started the meeting, my striking coach was like, "Excuse me, like one word, like how in the earth you were able to succeed in the UFC with that amount of training?" But this is the thing, like uh, I have never been a physical fighter or a wrestler or an athlete, so that pushed me to use my mind and be tricky with my moves and know use my mind more. But I said, what if I am physically strong? Like, what if my strength and my condition is at the level where it should be at this moment? And that was something that got me excited. That with all that advantage that I have gave to my opponents, I still managed to win. This is what when this is the result when I'm, you know, actually training like an athlete. And it's been only 6 months of this. What I want to see, like I said, my team, I said, I don't care if I lose this fight. What I care about is where I want to see myself after 4 years. Because people prepare themselves for the Olympic Games for 4 years. Okay. And I have been only, going through 6 months. So I'm really excited to see what I'm about when I'm 34, 35 years old. That's my plan.
Well, definitely looking forward to the next few years from you, Makwan. Congratulations on the win again tonight.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that.
The next question is from Louise Green with MMA Crazy.
Hi, Makwan. Congratulations on the win. You seemed quite emotional speaking to John Anik there. Obviously, you're coming off of that loss in New York, and I know you said things didn't really go too well for you. But how much does it mean to you to be able to pull off that kind of win tonight?
It meant a lot, especially when they said that if there is an injury or something, you will have to stay in the quarantine for 48 hours and you're not able to fly back to home like Sunday. I was like, no way, that's not going to happen. I want to get quick over this fight and get back to home and start my training again.
And how was the quarantine? Going through all the testing and the time adjustment as well. Obviously, fighting at a different time. How has that been dealing with that when those things you don't normally have to take into consideration when preparing for a fight?
Well, it was a different experience, but every fighter have to go through the same thing, so I didn't make a big deal out of it. But the staff and the UFC was really professional with this the whole case, so I was happy with everything.
And the anaconda we've seen, obviously you do before many times. Danny has only ever been finished by submission, which was coming off of his last loss to Danny Ige. Did you see that being an opportunity that you could take advantage of tonight?
Well, I didn't really care who am I going to fight this tonight. You know, I just wanted to show the people and the whole world, what I'm about when I'm fully me. That's what you saw tonight, and that was the result.
And do you have an opponent in mind that you would like to face next? And when would you like to get back in there?
No, I'm the employee of the UFC, and what UFC offers me, I will take it.